Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of November 1st. We're going to jump right in here, Cancer, and we are going to see what is going on for you this week. At the end of your reading, by the way, we are going to pull 3 yes or no question cards. So if you have questions, I will give you time to think your questions. If you don't, that's fine as well. I will just be putting all 3 cards together as one. And damn, Cancer, this is a very good reading here for you. You have like really good cards here. I almost feel like there's some sort of payoff, like, is the vibe that I'm getting here from your reading. Especially if you've been waiting for something. You have the Hangman here. It's like this reading to me is the best way I could describe it is that this looks like a payoff to me, or it's like a gift from the universe, whatever you want to call it. You kind of have this loyal heart card here. If you're looking for love, this looks really good as well. This is the only love card you have other than the Four of Wands here. And also, the Ace of Wands could be a love card. Queen of Wands is a card of attraction as well. So there are like several love cards, I guess you could say, even though I don't really consider them love cards. Although, again, any card could be turned into a love card. But I do feel like some of you could be finding a person that you could be getting married to here in the future. Maybe not right now, but in the future. And so that would be nice. I almost feel like this could be a person that like other people are jealous of as well. You have these 6 of Wands here, and the 6 of Wands is a good card, but there are people in the background there, and they could be jealous of his accomplishment. So the 6 of Wands does warn against like jealous people or dealing with jealous people. It kind of just says ignore them, right? And make sure that they don't ruin a positive thing. Sometimes jealous people ruin a good thing for other people because they are miserable. So I feel like I said this to you in your November reading, the monthly reading, and it's popping up here. I would be careful of that. For all of you, even if you're interested in love, I also feel like for all of you, the Loyal Hearts card is saying that you need to be loyal to something that you do love because it's going to lead to a lot of success. Clearly, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, like 4 of Wands even. 4 of Wands is an accomplishment because there's this, it's like a finish line. There's this garland thing up here. The 4 of Wands shows up when we could be like completing a project or just wrapping something up in general. On the 6 of Wands, he has this laurel wreath right here at the top of his wand, Cancer, and that also represents an accomplishment. We see that on the World card, for example. So to me, this reading looks like a giant accomplishment as well for you, Cancer. I love it. I feel like this is a very good reading. And again, I feel like anything your heart belongs to, like if you've been working hard on a project or a business or something like that, I feel like there is going to be a lot of success there for you. But, again, I feel like you need to kind of like put your heart and soul into it because it's almost like you're waiting for something here. With the 3 of Wands, if I were to, take a stab in the dark here, I would say that what you're waiting for is answers. 10 of Pentacles can represent hidden or secret information. I just got a chill as well, which usually tells me I'm right whenever I get like a chill like that. So 10 of Pentacles to me can be hidden or secret information. It's your center card here. It is a very good card, don't get me wrong, but it can represent like needing to look for information. It can also represent information that comes from an unlikely source. There is an old man on this card. Typically, he represents the patriarch of the family that is on this card, but it's not always true. There is another way to read the 10 of Pentacles, that is that he could represent a beggar, and he is coming and bringing this family that is on the card a gift, and it represents receiving something from someone who has nothing to give, right? But what it really represents is receiving information from an unlikely source, or kind of like learning from something that is seemingly disconnected. So it's like some of you might be waiting for answers in some area of your life, and I would look into that. We're going to cover that more in just a second, but let's clarify this first row here, Cancer. You have the 6 of Wands. With the 6 of Wands, you have the Star and the 9 of Cups, wishes, wish fulfillment, good things coming in for you. Like I said, this is a good reading. This is probably one of the better readings you've had in a long time. Definitely. I don't ever remember you getting like so many good cards in a reading in a very long time. What do you know? You have the World, exactly what I was talking about. With the 4 of Wands, you have the World here. This is a big accomplishment. For a lot of you, I feel like this is a big accomplishment that you're having. And the 3 of Wands, are you kidding me? the Sun, the best card in the deck. This is definitely probably the best reading I've done for you in a very long time here, Cancer. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you because of this accomplishment as well. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, I was kind of getting more of the vibes that this was like a gift from the universe or a blessing from the universe that's coming in for you. This could be very good for you, Cancers. This could, like, whenever I get readings like this, sometimes I feel like maybe it's a breakthrough. Like if you've been experiencing obstacles up until this point in your life, or maybe a certain obstacle. Like if you get a reading like this, to me, it's like, it's saying that you could be breaking through that obstacle. It could be some other breakthrough as well. In the middle row here, you have this cat spirit. It says, claim your independence. Again, I feel like this victory is kind of like a victory that maybe you will be having on your own. That doesn't mean you can't allow other people to help you, but, I feel like some of you are becoming very independent, able to handle things on your own. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands here. Very powerful stuff. The Eight of Pentacles, to me, is like material success on the horizon. It can represent like money or success that you get in the future because of the work that you're doing right now, right? But I feel like you could be kind of getting rewards for the work that you have been doing all along. But this isn't necessarily work. This could be like spiritual work. This could be just living, right? Just living, having experiences. That can be work as well. So I feel like you're starting to see your rewards. Like I said, I would pay attention to this right here, looking for information. Like anywhere, anything that you're waiting for, Three of Wands, could be anything. Like maybe you're waiting for love. Learn more about love. Maybe you're waiting for money. Learn more about money. Whatever it is, I would learn more about it. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's going to lead to a very quick victory with the Ace of Swords coming up in this diagonal right here, Cancer. And here you have the Ace of Wands. So clearly, what I would say here is I would follow your inspirations, especially if you're looking for information with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is, like I said, a card of hidden or secret information, but the Ace of Wands is like inspiring, and it can represent just us seeing something that inspires us, seeing something that makes us excited, and if we move towards it, we're probably going to be much more successful. So, like I said, this is an amazing reading, Cancer. I really, really like this. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords. Definitely a victory coming in for you. It's like things are coming into balance here. I feel like I'm getting something about your reactions to things as well. I feel like you're kind of reacting to things in a more balanced way, and I feel like this is a good thing. And sorry, I just said to Pisces, I was at a fire last night, and I was sitting right in the smoke, and my throat hurts so bad today. I can't even tell you. But what I would say here is that I feel like for a lot of you that this is like saying that your reactions to things, it's popping into my head that your reactions are not as severe. There are these, I'm going to show you on this card because it's bigger, but there are mountains below the sword here, and it kind of represents the fact that the Ace of Swords represents being able to overcome any obstacles that come your way. It doesn't say that there won't be obstacles, it just says that you're able to handle the obstacle, right? And it's like when we look at life that way, life becomes easier. So I feel like you're not saying like, how can I just have no obstacles? You're just like saying, yes, things will always come up that I'm going to have to deal with, but I'm going to deal with it, right? So I kind of like that energy. With the Ten of Pentacles, definitely balance. There's something about fairness coming in for you here as well. I mean, I don't know. This is probably like just the reward that you've been waiting for in life here, Cancer, or like the breakthrough that you've been waiting for in this reading. This just looks like, again, one big gift from the universe. With the Ace of Wands, you have the Page of Cups, you showing up in a very strong position. If you're looking for love, I would definitely get out there for sure. Page of Cups, did I say Page of Cups? I mean Queen of Cups, but Page of Cups popped into my head, by the way. So it definitely could be an admirer for you, but what I would say here is Ace of Wands with the Queen of Cups is like being very attractive, kind of like the Queen of Wands here. So I do feel like you could be attracting like a lot of people into your life if you're looking for love. Next, in the last row here, you have the Roots of Abundance card. So a lot of abundance coming in for you. Like I said, I feel this is like some sort of reward or award from the universe, whatever you want to call it. But I feel like there is a lot of abundance coming in here. You have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Hangman here. A lot of cards of wisdom as well. So like I said, I would like, anything, I would learn about anywhere where you're feeling blocked. Really good reading. I'm being super picky by, kind of talking about this, but what I would say is anywhere you're feeling blocked, I would look into learning as much as you can. The reason I'm being this picky is because, again, I feel like, the reward you're getting here, or the gift, whatever you want to call it, it's like, it could be a lot more if you just learn about it. So I would learn about, like, whatever you're waiting for here. Ace of Swords, card of knowledge. Hangman, he's hanging himself from the tree of knowledge so that he can gain enlightenment, right? He's making the sacrifice. We see sacrifice here twice as well. There's a palm frond on one side, olive branch on the other. The palm fronds in tarot can represent needing to make a sacrifice or sacrificing something so that you can have something better. I feel like you've been making a lot of sacrifices in your life in general, but again, I feel like these are kind of like your rewards coming in here, Cancer, for all the sacrifices that you've made. I also feel that, like, you need to accept things. Like Queen of Wands, she wouldn't push something away. It's like if something is being given to her, she's going to accept it. She represents wholehearted energy. And I just feel like some of you, it's like this is saying, the rewards that are coming in for you, make sure you do not push them away. Make sure to allow these things into your life. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Knight of Cups. Definitely could be love coming in for you for sure. Knight in shining armor. Could be a water sign. Could be any sign. It doesn't matter. But I do feel like there could be communication coming in for you. Ace of Swords twice here. What else? That's it. Ace of Swords twice. I thought there was more. But I definitely feel like there could be communication coming in for you. For those of you who are online dating, again, I love the Ace of Swords for online dating. To me, it's like the best card for that. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles here, so very independent energy, right? She is very independent. The Nine of Cups is a card of independence, but as I always say, that doesn't mean you have to be alone with the Nine of Pentacles. It just means you're independent. You can be in a relationship and still be independent, right? There's nothing wrong with being able to take care of yourself if you're in a relationship. As I always say, like, if you're in a relationship, what happens if your partner gets run over by a truck or something like that, right? You need to be able to take care of yourself. So to me, Nine of Pentacles isn't a bad place to be at all. Especially if you're like trying to get into a relationship, right? So, she is like truly independent. Because she has these 6 pentacles over here. She's willing to give 3 to a situation, but she's keeping 6 for herself. So, like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. With the Hangman, you have the Magician here. Some sort of new beginning coming in for you. I always pull the card that the Magician is pointing to. He's pointing to this card right here. It says, sometimes life stings, like your worst card here, right? So I feel like you need to realize that it's like what's popping into my head is I feel like you have been through a very challenging time. This is like the reward from the universe. Like I said at the beginning of the reading, this is the reward that you are receiving. And I feel like you just need to realize that, like, the stuff you've been through, it's like, yeah, sometimes life stinks, but you're getting your reward. We're going to pull 3 yes or no question cards here, Cancer. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Feel free to pause this reading if you need time to think of your questions. If you don't have questions, that's fine. I'm going to put them all together at the end. But for question number 1, you have the Two of Swords. I would say no. I feel like you're kind of like moving away from something here. Two of Swords can say like, could be a yes as well. Like if you're walking away from something here, then I would say yes with the Two of Swords. If you're moving towards something new, I would say yes. But if you're asking about something old, I would say no with the Two of Swords. With question number 2, I would say yes. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. When I get a card like this, sometimes it tells me that you already know the answer to this question. Seven of Wands is like knowing that you know that something is for you. It's like a deep-seated belief. Queen of Wands. It's very similar to this Queen of Wands energy where it's like wholehearted energy, knowing that you know. So I would say yes. And for question number 3, you have the Emperor, and it came out with the Four of Swords here. I would also say yes, but I feel like you need to stick to the plan is what's kind of popping into my head. Putting this all together, I feel like you need to stick to a plan here. It might be a good time for you to just like soak up this abundance and all the good stuff that's coming in for you and just bathe in it is what I would say. Emperor, Four of Swords. It's kind of like he's always ready to go. He has his armor on here underneath his cloak. It says that he's always ready to go. He's always ready to defend his kingdom right here. But Four Swords, it's kind of like, there's no need for action at this time. So that's kind of like what I feel for you here. But this is a very good reading, Cancer. A lot of happiness coming in for you. For those of you looking for love, this looks like marriage to me. I mean, Four Wands, Sun. This is definitely something you've been waiting for a very long period of time, but I feel like the rewards are here. So thank you for watching, Cancer. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.